Good morning. Welcome to this morning's coffee devotional. Isaiah chapter 49, verse 16. And this is one of those verses when you read it, it just stops you in your tracks. So get your coffee, buckle up in your seat if you're driving down the highway. Enjoy your breakfast if you're getting your day started listening to this devotional as you're eating. But it's one of those verses that just stops you in your tracks. It says, see, Isaiah 49:16, see, I have inscribed you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are continually before me. It's one, I have 4 stars beside this verse because when I read it years ago, it just jolted me. What? So there's 2 things here. Let's break down the first part. What does it mean when it says, I have inscribed you on the palms of my hand? In other words, let's just unpack that part because there is so much depth. First of all, think about the imagery that you see in that verse, that phrase, the imagery of being inscribed on God's hand. In other words, it's not a temporary mark that's being made. It's not just a casual note that God is making about you. It's rather a permanent inscription. And it has to do, if you think back in ancient times, slaves would sometimes have their master's name inscribed on them so that people knew who their master was. But here, God flips the script in that he simply says, instead of us just bearing his name or his image, he's saying, I am writing you on my hands. That's not just ownership, but rather that's love. A slave who was dedicated to his master and appreciated his master came to the point that he inscribed his master's on his name on himself. But here it's flipped. God so loved that he wrote you and I on the palm of his hands. You are so this morning, keep in mind, you are so precious to him. That he made all of us and inscribed all of us to be a part of him, that as you go about your day today, he is looking over you. He knows everything about you because you've been inscribed on his hand. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.